Just so you know, I'm keeping all that in. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Talking Bull podcast. I'm Anthony. This is Nick. We're here to bring you your weekly nerd news and talk some bull. Again, I'm going to do this at the beginning of the podcast because I remembered it. I'd like to thank everyone who continues to watch our videos because those numbers keep going up.
Woohoo!
Slowly but surely.
They go up on the other videos, not the ones we expect.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. Like, that Crash one still has, like, one view. The other one has none.
Which I'm pretty sure was you.
Yeah, which was me checking it. But you guys really seem to like our commentaries on movies, the one we have up. So we'll probably do more of those. We have one in the pipeline. I just have to figure out a day to release it.
We got to redo that.
And we have to redo another one because for some reason our soundboard decided not to work for an entire podcast and an entire commentary we did on the Justice League. So we will redoing that, and that podcast is just lost to time. We would be at 50, but we just keep losing podcasts because tech problems. Anyways, let's talk some bull.
I was thinking about that, though. Like, we wouldn't be at 50 at the end of this month, though.
No, we would have already hit 50.
Because we do one a week.
Yeah.
And our first video didn't go up until May.
Yeah.
Because what went up at the end of this month was the review.
Yeah.
Right? Our first podcast didn't go up until May.
No, yeah, I'm...
We wouldn't be at 50.
No.
We're like 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
And we're still only hit like...
We're at 43? This is 44. No. Yeah, this is 44.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I think in 3 weeks when we would hit it,
yeah,
we're only going to be short 2.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad.
Well, we might be short a few more because we didn't record any around that Christmas break-ish thing we had.
I guess. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know when the first one went up, like what Friday.
I'd have to check the date, but I know our first video went up on April 25th, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which would be next Wednesday. Well, hey, this is ahead of time. I'm going to announce something. I'm going to be doing a live stream that afternoon, or evening, I guess it would be. Pretty much for as long as I'm awake for that night. So come join me. Make fun of my game playing. I'm not sure what I'll be playing yet. Probably Jax. Maybe finish that off. I'd like to do something retro during that. Maybe play some Donkey Kong Country or something. But so join me April 25th on Wednesday. I'd say about 6 or 7 o'clock. I'll go live. You guys can come, say hello. Anything you want. That video is so goddamn distracting. It's fucking Elton John and goddamn George Corbin doing one of their car karaoke things. Can we just talk for a second how like segments and shows online keep becoming fucking TV shows? Like, it's like they took one popular thing and they were like, hey, you know what? Let's make a whole series and run it right into the ground. You know, pretty much what everybody does. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, moving on. I did not organize any news, so we're just throwing caution to the wind.
What did it this week?
I guess we'll start with this. CBS renews 11 series because why not? We talked last week about the CW renewing a bunch of shit. So now CBS's turn. Wednesday, they announced that they are renewing 11 of its current series. That includes Blue Bloods, Bull, Hawaii Five-0, Madam Secretary, MacGyver for some fucking reason, NCIS LA, NCIS New Orleans, Survivor, The Amazing Race, 48 Hours and 60 Minutes. That also includes the renewals of the other shows, to put them at 17, of Big Bang, Young Sheldon, Mom, NCIS, SWAT, and SEAL Team.
Big Bang is like there's season 17, or is 17?
No, brings them up to 17, okay. Not seasons. No, they're at like 48.
Oh, Big Bang.
Yeah.
I wonder, what are they at? Let's give it a check.
14. So while he's doing that, I will say that the only ones missing from that are Kevin Can, Man with a Plan, Superior Donuts, and Scorpion, along with Criminal Minds, have not yet been renewed. I don't watch half of these shows. I've ducked out on half of these shows. I don't even know how half of these shows are still alive.
Next year will be their 12th season.
Okay.
And I think the last one I watched was 6 or 7.
And I bowed out at like 4.
Yeah.
Used to watch Hawaii Five-0. Don't watch that anymore. NCIS LA I bailed on. Yep. Yeah. SWAT, I'm happy it got renewed. I actually like that show, yeah. And then SEAL Team's pretty good too. Young Sheldon, I watched one preview when fuck this show, it's retarded. I'm out.
I mean, I stopped watching the main show. Why would I?
Yeah, exactly. And then Scorpion. I hope it gets renewed. Kevin Can Wait is that really funny one. Not funny, but like really funny in terms of what's going on. With James, yeah. Killed the wife, brought in with Leah Remedy, who's not his wife, but like his friend in that. And then I haven't heard hide nor hair of it since. And then I wonder what's going on with it. Are they going to kill Leah Remedy too and just add someone else? I just thought that was funny. Okay, so next bit of news. I was trying to stay in the TV realm, but because I didn't organize any of this. He's got TVs. TVs is good.
Did you see the thing about The Witcher?
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it because it's not really a thing, but...
It was TV, so that's where we're going.
Yeah.
So, first piece of news that came out was that the series will not be released anytime before 2020.
I guess you could go on the coattails of it.
Optimistic date, as the script is still unfinished and requires more time to polish. So you got that.
Yeah.
To not look forward to.
No, not at all.
And then it was revealed that the first season will be a short one with only 8 episodes, though this will be longer than what's that other show? Castlevania.
Yeah.
Which only had 4 in the first season.
Yeah.
It may still be disappointing for some fans, considering the series produced by Netflix usually run 13 episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first season of that Witcher, when it does come in 2021, will only be 8 episodes long.
Yeah. So what's weird about that is like The Witcher 3.
I mentioned the price. I remember. I think, or was it old that we talked about how expensive it was? Maybe a few weeks ago.
No, I know we talked about Lord of the Rings being expensive,
Okay,
but I don't think we talked about. I don't think there was a price tag on this. No. But like, so this show is not tied to the game in any way. It's more of like the books.
It's based off the book.
And like Witcher.
Is the game based off the book?
Kind of, yeah, sort of. I don't know much about the Witcher books. I guess they're really good, but like I love the Witcher 3 game. It was fantastic. I've never played 1 or 2, but like Witcher 3 just blew up.
You loved building that house, right? That's the one where you built the house, is it not?
No, this is the one with the dude with the sword, and like
wasn't it the same one where you build like that fucking cabin with the rooms?
No, that was Fallout. The hell are you talking about? You lost me.
I thought in here you could build your own house.
No, that was in Fallout, where I kept like building shit and taking it apart and putting all my armors and stuff in it.
What did you do in this one? Like
this was just running around and doing random shit, like my horse and stuff.
Oh, this is the one that never worked. What was the one that took for years to work?
Oh, that was Skyrim.
That was Skyrim.
It looks like Witcher. Well, Witcher looks better, but it's basically mythology-wise, it's the same. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I got you now. Yeah. No, Witcher 3 was the one where I kept like dodging shit, and there was like that weird baby and stuff. Yeah. Geralt. Yeah. But you think you'd want to put a little bit of a rush on this, given that like the people who did.
Now's the time to strike.
Yeah, like
it's like what's the movie that came out? Fuck. It was an animated movie. I think the one you just talked about, Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Angry Birds, the movie, came out like 2 years after Angry Birds.
The phenomenon died, yeah.
Of the thing. The movie did well. You just read that they're making a sequel to it. So
yeah, they added a bunch of voice cast to it.
The hype of it.
It's much like the Ratchet & Clank movie.
Well, I was going to go with Pokemon.
Yeah.
So Pokemon 2 years ago in the summer blew up with the whole Go shit. Right?
Yeah.
They announced the movies for 3 years later. Like that.
But those movies, like Pokemon does a movie every year and they do well, like.
But it's just like.
It's nowhere as big as when, they strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah, they saw the hype, strike now, and in 4 years you'll get a movie. Well, the iron won't be hot.
No.
Like, no one plays the game now.
It's
just a weird thing,
Yeah.
But I guess like if it's not based off the game and based off the original source material, which these books, which it's the books, then it probably.
I guess it would just be like if the character and the property is a hot enough commodity to just be like, hey, look, we dropped the Witcher series.
Yeah.
Like Castlevania, when it dropped, it was huge.
But it dropped.
But it had nothing to do with anything. Like Castlevania hasn't put out a game in forever that was anywhere like of anything.
Good. But
Yeah.
No, but when it was announced and when it was dropped was like 6 months. It was like, we're making it, 6 months later, here it was.
Yeah.
They should have kept their mouth shut till like 2020.
Yeah, because like
that's the thing.
The series that made The Witcher, the company that made The Witcher now, it's in there, right? It's Red something.
Project Red. It's just
CD Projekt Red.
Yeah,
they're working right now on a cyberpunk game, Metro something, I believe, and that's coming out in like 2025 at the rate they're going. But like, so it's not even a sequel to The Witcher. We don't even know if we're ever gonna get a sequel to The Witcher game, and that thing was massively popular and fucking huge. I still haven't fucking finished that game because I got sidetracked. But yeah, it's just a weird thing. I have the thing about the Arrow showrunner. Season 7's getting a new showrunner.
Oh yeah. Look, I read that the other day.
I didn't even look into it, but like, I'm just glad it has a new showrunner. Maybe bringing in some new blood, be good to go. Oh, is it all the concept art of 4? Yeah, we'll talk about that. It's fucking pretty. But yeah, I'm hoping the Flash gets one.
Well, so Guggenheim.
Yeah.
The guy that's left.
Yeah.
For stepping down.
Yeah.
He also stepped down, I think, 2 years ago from Legends.
Yeah.
And now it seems though like he's only on Flash.
Yeah.
So
could he leave Flash too?
probably not. If that's his only, if that's the last one, that's the one he wants to stay at.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't hold your breath.
Yeah.
He's not gonna work himself out of it.
So what's going on is he's sliding into the executive consultant role for both Arrow Season 7 and Legends Season 4. Phil Klemmer is going to take over for Legends, and then
It's a girl, I know. I remember.
Yeah, they have her last name here, but like, Beth Schwartz is going to be taking over as showrunner. Yeah. She's been a writer's assistant on season. We're fucked.
No, she started. What?
She was a writer's assistant. They don't have writers. They just throw shit at the wall and sees what sticks.
In season 1.
Yeah.
So season 1 was good though. Go with that.
Okay.
Season 1 was good. She was a writing assistant in season 1.
Yeah.
Having served as co-executive producer on the current season 6. So she's co-producing season 6, and she was an assistant in season 1.
Yeah.
She didn't work 2 through 5 on this show.
Apparently not.
Which is fine, because 3 through 5 weren't that good.
Yeah.
5 was good. 3 and 4 were the worst ones.
5 is good.
5 was good.
6.
I like 5.
The problem with 6 is it's trying to live up to 5.
Yeah.
And it's not doing well. Actually, the last, like, I'd say 3-4 episodes, I finally caught up on Arrow. Except for the one that aired this week. So good. Like, just, I'm really enjoying it.
Because I want to be able to watch the next couple live.
Yeah. So,
series finale.
It's been good.
That news, and I was excited. I was like, good.
Yeah.
New perspective can hopefully add some.
There's been a lot of people. It's like, the show's gotten better, and it's pretty much been all over Felicity and Diggle for the most part.
For the last few episodes.
Like,
that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
it's really kind of weird that, like, when you get rid of all the fuckers I've been saying kill, that which, by the way, they kicked him into a tree and he might die.
Watch this.
Is it bad that I wish for someone to die on the show that I hate them so much?
No, it's
like, I hate. And, like, how is it this show just manages to ruin every canary?
I'm not going down the rabbit hole.
I know, I'm just like.
But someone clearly has watched this with influence because, as you said, the last few episodes have been without those extra people. You don't need them.
But we're getting Roy back.
We got
Roy next season and Constantine on Legends. I am pumped for half of CW shows. Oh god, I'm scared. Anyways, moving on to this I want to talk about because this is hilarious. Netflix is now one of the 8 largest media conglomerates after their market share soared to $146 billion. It's reportedly now bigger than Fox, Warner Brothers, and Sony, which is fucking insane. For a company that seems to lose money on the regular with things, it's weird that it seems to have some money.
Damn.
Yeah, only Comcast and Disney have a higher market cap. And Netflix is only $8 billion away, and they are not slowing down, and promised to have released 700 original series in 2018 alone. That is fucking insane.
There's so much you could watch.
Which is okay. This is what got me. 13 Reasons Why was probably the most watched show in the entire world last year, according to this guy. They're fucking this oh. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Holy shit. Considering like
the most watched show in the entire world last year. Well, it's something that like Netflix reaches worldwide.
But think about it, like Game of Thrones was on last year. And it is the most pirated show.
Yeah, but you don't have to pirate this. But like go with me on this. It's pirated, so it's hard to removing those away. Most watched, as in like legally watched. So
yeah,
is available in the world.
HBO, it's a pain in the ass, but probably, but yeah.
So probably not watched as accessible as 13 Reasons.
But like, really, 13 Reasons Why? Even I'm just thinking of all the. Crazy, that show's good though. That show's it's really good. I enjoyed it. There's a second season coming, which I'm like, why?
26 Reasons Why.
No, it's 11.
You should just add the numbers on.
What they're not fucking they're not Guardians. They're not just gonna add volume to it.
Or Oceans. Yeah,
Oceans. I couldn't think of the thing. Or 9 or 9 when it's 9 when it's a prequel.
I was watching I think it was American Dad, and there's this bit about it's one of the early seasons. I was watching it, Christina.
Oh, I know what episode you're talking about.
And they make a reference to a female version of Ocean.
Yeah.
And like it wouldn't work because like the girls would like backstab each other.
Yeah.
And the two would fuck off and go talk shit about the other 6 or whatever. And then I was like, it's funny because in like 2 months. Did you
watch that trailer?
I have seen a trailer. I don't
know which one. Do you have any vested in this movie? Like there's a lot of talent behind it. I just don't care.
I'll probably watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to the theater that weekend.
God, no.
I'll watch it on Netflix.
Yeah.
I did like the other ones.
It's weird because so just go with me on this. And hi mom. My mom, who apparently has watched everything on Netflix, has now watched 700 different series.
Not everything's listed on different things. Like
because some of it's fucking buried in menus. Like our Netflix are drastically different, right? Everyone's Netflix is drastically different based on what you watch and what they recommended. There is so much shit buried in Netflix, it is fucking ridiculous. There's a website you can go to and you type in keywords, it will find the series for you.
Much better than Netflix does.
Yeah, because Netflix algorithm sucks. If you watch one animated show, it's like, hey, do you want to watch fucking Pound Patrol or whatever? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, or Paw Patrol. I'm like, no! I watched Young Justice. What does that have to do with a fucking dog driving a fire truck?
Why is this dog driving a fire truck?
It's like, well, now I'm invested. I'm going to watch it. Thanks.
3 seasons later, I'm hooked.
My mom told me that Netflix recommended her a show with 19 seasons. I'm like, what the fuck was it?
What show was it?
I forgot to ask her because she texted me at 11:30. I'm like, go to bed. Stop watching 700 Netflix series. There's a lot of documentaries on there too.
Yeah,
there's a lot of. There's a lot of. A buddy of mine told me to watch Conspiracies. I guess it's just all about conspiracy. I guess it's supposed to be really good. This is an interesting story I found. It was about Star Trek and the latest season of the TV show. Spoilers, obviously. Star Trek keeps changing the Enterprise for legal reasons.
Like the way it looks?
Yeah, so basically, Abrams' Trek is so different it doesn't kind of matter. But what happens is, if you show the original Enterprise on anything other than the original series or Abrams' universe, because it's so separated, you have to change the Enterprise at least 25%. Because of...
Add another level?
add another level, take off, add purple or some shit, but it has to be 25%. Yeah. Because of the... there's a whole bunch of people who... It's like Batman. 66. A shit ton of people own this, that, and the other thing. So to get it all together and work is like fucking astronomical. Because even Paramount doesn't own all of Trek.
Yeah.
So like the Enterprise, the guy who originally designed it, I guess, is like, no, I'll fucking sue you up the ass or whatever. So they're like, change it 25%. Because I guess at the end of Discovery, they show the Enterprise. It's a little bit after the original series ended, and that's how they're like, oh, this is why it looks different. I thought it was fucking fascinating, and I'm like, why would you change it? It's like iconic. And then I'm like, oh right, because they have to. I'm like, that makes perfect sense. I don't have any more TV. I don't think you got any.
No, I have no more TV.
Okay.
Moving on, moving.
Real quick. This we've been kind of talking about this. It deals with Batgirl, Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad, and what's that other movie? The Harley Quinn one. I had a director for it, but I lost the article. Because of the way they all fall, they've all been delayed based on what episode. So it looks like they're trying to build like a universe around it. Like Batgirl was announced, so they delayed Birds of Prey, but Suicide Squad is delayed because of that. And then the Harley Quinn movie by itself is delayed because of those other two movies. So it looks like they're trying to build upon a universe to actually set things in motion. And that's just my take on it based on what I've seen. Because they keep delaying movies for various reasons.
So this year we were supposed to go into Shazam, Wonder Woman, and Squad 2.
Oh, there it is. I found the director.
Squad 2, right?
Yeah.
And now it seems that they're going to do Shazam, Wonder Woman, and Birds of Prey now.
Yeah, because
following Birds of Prey,
Suicide Squad
will start up.
Yeah, that's what they're building towards.
And then, I also read a lot of it might have to do with. I saw this somewhere a few weeks ago with what the fuck is his name? The Batman guy.
Matt Reeves.
And that what he's doing, just the idea of like they're letting him take Batman and do whatever he wants with it, to an extent.
Yeah.
But they don't want to be like, okay, well here's 35 more fucking villains from Suicide Squad, and here's your Batgirl, here's your Batman, and then here's your Nightwings, and then like, here's all these pieces that you now need to play with. You have to use these pieces. Where they're like, you give us the pieces, and we'll make these other movies work off of Batman. The way it makes sense, building off of him. Right?
Yeah.
So,
for once, it looks like DC is kind of trying to plan something. Instead of just throwing shit at the wall to see what works. And I want them to take their time. Because
I want them to take their time.
I want these movies to be better.
They have to be. I am so
because
not impressed
like we for months now we've been either covering stories or avoiding them because DC has the worst leaks other than the White House of just shit like, hey, this person might do this or this person might do this, and it's just like announce something or like fuck off with all of it.
Like, I want them to take their time, do whatever you have to do to make the movies fucking even good at this point.
Yeah, like passable is no longer acceptable.
Yeah,
it isn't.
You've had 4 passable movies.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman was good.
Wonder Woman is your bar. I would say Wonder Woman's great. Wonder Woman is your bar for what you should be doing with movies. Your low point is Batman v Superman. Do not make that again.
Yeah, I would go Squad as their low point, but yeah.
I'm not even counting Squad. I'm counting Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, Batman v Superman, and Justice League. Because Suicide Squad was a train wreck from beginning to end. It's just a bad side story, basically.
But passable is no longer acceptable, and they got to do something to make it better.
Yeah.
But I want them to take their time, but I want them to like give us do the idea, give us something. Like again,
just because this happens, do what Marvel does. Just announce it and tell us.
Other studios Dude, even Fox in their crazy revamp of like, why the fuck are you even bothering making movies anymore? Still released 15 fucking X-Men films before 2019.
Oh, by the way, Dark Phoenix is the last X-Men movie. Thanks for that news update.
They still had like a plan.
Yeah.
Here's this, as much as it didn't make fucking sense.
To their credit, they tried to fix their universe. Didn't work.
They need to do something along those lines. And in doing so, kind of like ease everyone's worry and questioning of what they're doing.
Yeah.
One thing that bothers me is like a couple weeks ago we got the New Gods, right?
Yeah, we blew past
New
it.
Gods movie, but there's still no fucking Superman 2.
Yeah.
Like,
at this point we're at
shit like that is like
a Harley Quinn, a Birds of Prey, a Batgirl before Superman 2.
Yeah, we still don't have fucking Superman.
And what the hell is going on with Green Lantern? I get they're gun shy on that.
So fucking far away from Green Lantern. I don't give a fuck about Green Lantern right now.
But like they keep talking about Green Lantern. No, because Man of Steel sucked.
It did. But you need to do something. You got to make another one.
Yeah.
And you're not making. He's your tent pole. The whole thing was built off of him.
Yeah.
He's fucking Superman. And you got no fucking idea.
They don't even know what they're doing with the Flash, and that movie's changed 6 times now.
Yeah.
They went from like, hey, we're doing a Flash to, hey, we're doing a Flashpoint to,
hey, we're doing Flashpoint or just a regular Flash. We don't know yet.
Like, you announced this movie like 4 years ago. What the hell are you doing? Fucking Marvel's on Phase 13 and planning on taking a studio to make more.
Yeah. It's just been bothering.
Yeah, we've got to the point where like Fox has killed the X-Men, tried to fix it, killed it again, and then sold the rights to the DC and they're to Marvel, I should say, and they're like, "Hey, we'll fix it," and DC is over there like, "How about the New Gods?" And everyone's like, "Sure."
New Gods?
And everyone was like, "Who the fuck are the New Gods?"
Superman 2 though, is that on? No.
Batman,
he's taking his time working on.
We may or may not have an actor.
Is Ben in it? Who knows?
Jake Gyllenhaal, is he free?
He says he doesn't want it, but whatever.
No, he's going to be making a Doom movie with The Division, with what's her face and some other girl, and it's just like, okay, DC, whatever. At least this kind of slate is giving me hope for whatever. I think we talked about Division last week, but I'm like, yeah, all right, that's cool. Anyway, moving on because I'm done with that. Division, we reported on it last week, them doing it. Now we have stars, right? Is that what happens?
Yeah, well, the guy from Deadpool, I don't think it was last week because we just read this like this week. The guy from Deadpool.
Did we read it and not report about it because of the way the podcast airs? Or did it break after we recorded?
Because like what happened before the podcast was him doing Fast and the Furious. That happened like last week. This just happened like a couple days ago. The 19th.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm looking at last week's news here. Okay, I'm just gonna eat the microphone for a minute.
Yeah. So, this week, David Leitch was tapped to direct the Division for Ubisoft. I guess they had already had stars lined up.
Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, which I didn't even know that they were casting. I don't remember reading that, but whatever. And then, what's his name? The director last week signed up for Universal's Fast and the Furious spin-off.
That's what we talked about.
And Jason Statham. And that will shoot first because it's ready to go in production in the fall. So after he's done that, which would be early next year, he would do the Division.
I like the idea of a Division movie because like it's the easiest.
The synopsis of it.
Yeah.
Like right here.
So the synopsis is The Division is a game. It's set in the near future where a pandemic virus is spread through paper money on Black Friday, decimating New York City and killing millions. By Christmas, what's left of society has descended into chaos. A group of civilians trained to operate in catastrophic times is activated in an attempt to save who and what remains.
Pretty cool.
You can... Actually, did I post this? Nope, I didn't. Never mind. I really wanted to play The Division, but it's just like it didn't seem like a game you could play by yourself online, so I didn't.
Is it online?
Yeah, it's online, but you don't have to play like cooperative. You can go off by yourself and do other things.
But it is all online.
Yeah, it's all online. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like Assassin's Creed. Mm-hmm. You can just do whatever you want within that universe. Like, there's no set characters. You can just make whatever the hell you want and set it within that universe, which I like that. It's what Assassin's Creed was trying to do, but their movie sucked. But the game Origins does reference the movie and things in the movie. Yeah, it does reference it because they were just trying to build this overall thing because it's no longer just tied to Desmond in Assassin's Creed. They have other assassins, obviously. This would just be a movie set within that universe of different characters.
Been the civilians trained to operate like
exactly, yeah. And I like that idea, and if they can get this movie to work, that'd be great. Unfortunately, I'm really not that big of a fan of Jake Gyllenhaal because I don't think he can act worth a shit.
Oh, yeah? I don't mind him.
I don't think he's that great. And I don't really know what the hell Jessica Chastain has done. I know the name, but like I don't know what she's in.
She's like, what does she do?
I have no fucking clue.
She does a lot of Oscar movies.
Oh, so she actually has talent. Yeah, like I have no idea.
But she is in Dark Phoenix, so like
there's your fucking thing for the day.
Yeah, there's your stat of the day. She has talent and she makes a lot of Oscar movies, but then she was also in she's gonna be in Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. So speaking of Oscar-worthy movies and actors, Vin Diesel, that's my segue, is in talks to do XXX4. Because if anything we asked for, it was like, hey, can we do XXX? So, okay, XXX, the first one, awesome movie. Awesome movie. It was Bond before Bond reinvented Bond.
Yeah.
Because it was like, hey, let's do away with the dork in the suit who could just stand out and everyone would fucking noticing him if he was actually going to the real underworld.
Yeah.
And it was cool. And this was back when Vin Diesel didn't play the same character. He played the same character, but no one caught on yet. Yeah. No one caught on to that Vin Diesel Vin Diesel only plays Vin Diesel. Yeah.
No one caught on to his acting.
So XXX came out. It was great. I've watched it a shit ton. I watched it like 2 months ago.
But I haven't seen it in years.
XXX2, they decided, you know what?
They decided.
Vin decided he doesn't do sequels. He doesn't do sequels.
18 fucking...
I yelled loud enough so you could hear it away from the mic. He doesn't do sequels.
Fucking Fast and Furious movies later.
And then everyone was like, Vin, you can't act with this shit. You have to do sequels. Right now, your strongest franchises are Riddick that you own because no one would make it. Fast, which are slowly going out, not in terms of like money because obviously, but in terms of quality and people wanting to be in them because you've killed everyone. And then this.
Yeah.
So, the studio was like, "Whoa, we'll fucking make a franchise out of it, and anyone can be XXX. It'll be great." And everyone was like, "No, you're fucking dumb. We're not watching this movie." And guess what? No one fucking did.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's fucking garbage.
I think it could have worked, the idea, but not with Ice Cube. I don't take him as like a secret agent.
No, I barely take him as the guy who was in that movie where he has to watch some kids.
Yeah.
What is it? No, not Jump Street.
Jump Street?
Yeah, not Jump Street. That movie's good. He plays the...
Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Where he has to drive those kids across the country?
The fuck is that? They made like 4 of those.
But anyways, so the idea of...
He has to watch some kids and you went to Jump Street. He babysits Tatum and Hill.
So, the idea could have worked.
Yeah.
And had they went with another actor... Vin might not be coming back.
No.
Because...
So, 14 years later, they made XXX3.
Yeah.
I watched the movie. I fell asleep during the movie. I woke up at the end of the movie, and I went, it was a movie.
Did you watch it again?
Nope, I didn't. But, like, it just screams direct to DVD.
The third one?
Yeah, like... screams it.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, not in a good way.
Does it look cheap visually? Like, can you tell, like...
It kinda looks
like a
cheap.
camera like we're using.
Yeah, our camera's better. It looks cheap. The actors are foreign as all hell because you know they shot it in, like...
Oh, like, Die Hard 5.
Yeah, it's very Die Hard 5.
Yeah, because, like, they filmed it in the middle of Russia where, like, they could get really
cheap people actors for, like, $3 a piece. No offense, Russian actors. I'm sure you're great. Or whoever else I pissed off in that whole rant, whatever. I'm not sugar going shit for you people. You know what? 44 episodes in, you know what we're about. But, and I'm like,
and now they're
okay, fine, whatever. Do 4, I guess.
Maybe they just...
You know why he's doing this? Because he's mad at The Rock. He's like, fine, you don't want to do my Fast and the Furious movies? I am Groot. I'm going to go make my XXX movies. Everyone loves those too. I'm a great actor.
Right after it was put out that, like, so the whole delay thing with Fast and Furious, so The Rock could do his movie first and all that. This came out that he was doing this.
Yeah. And it's like, it's the equivalent of, screw you guys, I'm going home. Like, I'm going to take my ball and I'm going somewhere else. And I'm like, you can do whatever you want, but XXX made like $3, whereas Fast has made like a bajillion, and there's a reason why there's 11 of them and a spin-off movie. But you go have fun with that. And then, just for fun, Master of the Universe found a director.
Who is it?
It is the Nee brothers. Sony and Mattel have tapped the directing duo of Aaron and Adam Nee to helm the He-Man movie Masters of the Universe. I have no fucking clue. The picture's being written by David Goyer, who's also the executive producer. He might have been the director, but he had to pass because of prior engagements. So he's extremely involved in development. The movie's dated for, it just said, the article cut it out, but it just says 18/2019. It is based off of the beloved Mattel toy line, which basically is He-Man, and he is the last hope for Eternia.
Dolph Lundgren starred in the original pick as the title character.
Oh yeah, they made it is a bad movie, because what they did was what everyone thought was cool back in the day, and it was like, okay, so we have this cool setting with like He-Man and Skeletor and all their buddies, and they're fighting in Eternia at Skull Castle, and it looks cool, and it's in a desert and shit, blah blah blah. It's like, you know how we fix that? They get transported to LA, and for some reason He-Man's driving a sports car. I'm not sure why I'm doing this voice, but I'm also movie phone. Yeah. They get transport. I think Courtney Cox is in it, or someone who's like Courtney Cox. I don't know, but yeah, He-Man gets transported here, and there's a big fight in the mall, and it's like, this is the stupidest fucking shit ever. Go back to Eternia, and they're like, no, we want to do this in LA. It's really cool. And I'm like, no, it isn't. Go back there. But I'm not even attached to He-Man, so get the fuck out of here. But I haven't watched the other day. I don't know who these guys are.
Have you ever watched the Neverending Story?
Fuck yeah. But which one?
The first one.
I've watched the second one more than I have the first one.
Okay.
And then the third one.
So did you see them when you were younger, obviously?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think you saw the first one first, though?
No, I think I saw the third one first with like Jack Black's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch the first one the other day.
Yeah.
Last, Monday night.
With that one kid and the other kid, and the horse dies, and the kid's an asshole. And
motherfuck. Talk about
cheap
looking fucking films. I'm watching it.
But it has that cool flying dragon thing.
I'm on the couch like this.
You can't even deal with it.
And then I fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then I wake up. And it's like at the end.
What year is that? Like 80?
84.
84, okay.
The next day I went to work, and I spent 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
About the Neverending Story?
Reading the Neverending Story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this movie? Like,
It's a weird movie about a kid and a book, and like he shouldn't have the book, but he does.
But he's in the book while he's reading the book, and they can hear him. And then you get to the end of the fucking.
And his name is Bastion.
And his name is Bastion, more like bastard. And then he gets to the end of the fucking movie.
He's a dick.
And
but it's got the flying dog. What is it? Rancor? I love the flying dog.
The flying dog looked horrible. It was like on fucking wheels.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It never looked good in any of the movies.
Oh, I believe it because with each one the production actually went down. Anyways, you got this weird fucking scene at the end, which really fucking made me mad. Where like he has to say the name that way the story can continue. Like he has to say the little girl's name or some shit.
The princess or something. Yeah.
Something. He has to scream a name. It's never clear what he has to say in order for them to survive. And then it gets to the end of the movie, and he's starting to panic as he's reading the book because he thinks that they're like actually real fucking characters and like.
Yeah.
It's. I understand that like the idea is like he's in the book. But it's not well told how the fucking physics of this is working as him being in the fucking book. And then, so he's like, there's this crack of lightning, and he screams like he's 8 years old, so it's just
Shazam!
a fucking noise. And it was, I had to go back and in my research discover that he screams the word, well, it's not actually said that he screams this word, but in the book, he was to scream the word Moonchild, and then that is supposed to allow the girl to fucking continue to live, and how he gets in the book, and then he somehow can not only can he go into the book as he's reading this, but he is then able to take that motherfucking dragon dog thing out into fucking like what is supposed to be New York or whatever.
Oh yeah, he fought in the real world. Yeah.
Fucking bullies and like. Oh fuck, man!
Nothing screams peace and understanding, like, because that's what the whole movie's supposed to be, right? Like, I'm gonna take my giant bird dog thing and just land this shit in your asshole. Like,
so yeah, I get to work and I'm like, I gotta know what I just fucking watched. So I start reading about it, and then in my research, I discovered that it's a German book.
Yeah.
Translated to English, I believe.
Yeah.
Wolfgang.
Puck?
Wolfgang Peterson?
Okay. Yeah, I think it's Peterson.
He directed the first one.
Yeah.
In Germany.
Yeah.
Which I was like 100% shows. And then Warner Brothers just distributed it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's not Warner Brothers film.
Yeah.
Like, and you can tell because it looks fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And then like you can tell it was made for cheap in the like European market.
Yeah.
And then each movie subsequently gets fucking worse after that. But like, I never seen it as a kid. I watched it for the first time and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, although I was intrigued by the idea of this is a good property.
Yeah.
That they shouldn't have done it then, but possibly make it now. Because, like, this is one of the ideas where, like, storytelling, we've gotten better at storytelling. It's like the idea, like, I know you don't care about it, but, like, for a story standpoint, like, the new Star Wars movies are better than the old ones. The new Bond movies are better than the old ones. The new things are better than the old ones.
Yeah, story-wise, yeah.
They're just...
100%.
We understand how to tell a
more coherent storylines.
Story
yeah.
That makes sense. We can explain shit. We have the technology.
Because back in the day, it was like set piece to set piece to set piece to set piece. It wasn't. It
was the Zack Snyder film school.
Yeah. So, I think that's giving Zack Snyder way too much credit.
Whereas, like, the idea of this kid who gets the book and then goes into the book and who's reading the book, well, not goes into it, but reads the book, and then they're hearing him speak.
Yeah.
Like, the characters in the book are referencing, like, what voice was that as the kid says something? You know, like, is a cool idea. Not well done for 84. Could be done well now. Unfortunately, it seems that the guy who wrote the book was so motherfucking mad that, like, he'll never allow it to be made again.
Yeah,
and
there's
subsequent sequels were, like, tooth and nail, like, a lot of shit had to be changed in order to make those sequels. That way, they didn't have to get as much permission for him to make the fucking movie. But, like, It's never gonna happen for like a remake. Although, like, I think it would be. The idea seems interesting. I can see why they thought about it. Like, even in '84, like, oh, that's a cool idea. But it's one of those things that you can't execute in '84.
I'm officially titling this podcast "The Logistics of the Neverending Story."
Yeah, like, the logistics and why and how it works. Like, the idea, like, I get it. But it was just like, fuck. And then it was fucking weird as a movie, too. And, like, the way that the movie... I almost want to read the fucking book. Because the way the movie fucking worked was, like... The kid picks up the book and just fucking reads, like... Just opens the book and it looks like he's already on page 20.
Yeah,
right?
But then it's like... And then it says, Bastian is reading the book.
Yeah, and then he goes, like, so we see, like, page 20 through 30.
Yeah.
And then, like, he's on 40.
Yeah.
You know, and then we see 3 pages, and he's on 60.
It's almost like a commentary. It's almost like a commentary on the book because, like, how are you reading what's happening in the Neverending Story if you're reading it and it's telling you you're reading it?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like Princess Moonchild is like walking down the road, and it's like Bastian is reading about Princess Moonchild down the road.
I read that though. That only happens in the sequel or the second, because the first movie was made off of half of the book.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The first movie was made off of the first half of the book. Because the second half of the book would have Bastian reads that he reads this.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas, because only once he reads that word and gets brought fully immersed is he part of the book.
Yeah.
So for him reading the book the first time, he's not reading it as Bastian reads himself reading the book. But just the reading of again, going back to storytelling, I'm watching a movie of, I forget his fucking name, but the warrior, the kid.
Atreyu,
yeah. I'm watching...
Holy shit, that name's in my head.
I'm watching Atreyu, and then it's like, we get the introduction of Atreyu.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, he's a fucking kid. And he's like, oh, I'm a warrior, whatever. And then, like, the horse is dying, and then...
Wait, hang on. You blew past the best part. The horse dies because it's sad. The horse pretty much commits suicide. Like, the horse is just like, I'm done. The horse is like, fuck you, I'm out.
He's pulling him through the sad river, and he's crying, though. And I was like, I'm watching the fucking movie, and I'm like... Because I'm clued into what's happening. I remember I'd fallen asleep, so I missed, like, the first, like... But
you missed the part where they explain the book. You should go watch it again.
No, I saw the beginning. Like, I did. That was I drifted out for like 12 seconds. But anyways, he was pulling him out of the water because he starts to sink from sadness. And he's crying, and he's pulling him. And I remember sitting there thinking, you probably shouldn't be fucking crying. You're only making him sadder, and you're making the sad water stronger, and you're gonna murder the fucking horse. How about you tell a goddamn joke? Put a smile on that fucking face, right?
That horse went to the big glue factory in the sky.
And then, like, it's just like the way that the storytelling is told. You're just getting glimpses of Ateyu's or whatever his journey.
Yeah.
You're not getting his journey as to what he's done. It's just
and Bastian's an asshole.
Yeah, you're getting
like in all 3 movies.
Journey, and I'm like, this is a weird story. Like, it doesn't make fucking sense, and it doesn't make fucking sense. What?
Okay, so I checked to see and make sure everything was recording at 24 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think like 2 minutes later,
we started this.
I talked about the He-Man movie, and we went to that. And then you're like, hey, remember the Neverending Story? We are now at 48 minutes. You just wanted a 25-minute tirade about the never-ending goddamn story.
It was a weird fucking movie. That's all.
And I thought I went on a lot of tirades, but you just went. You just.
Most of them. Let's be honest.
I was like. That was about the never-ending fucking story. It is so far from our normal world where, like, normally it's like, Warner Brothers did this, or Marvel did this, or like, look what they fucked up. We're like, no, but I watched the Neverending Story the other day, and it completely, I got some issues with it.
Fucking shit to say about it.
Oh man, that was.
Let's address this.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on our deep dive into the Neverending Story. Join us next week where we where we go into the deep dive of Harry and the Hendersons. We are not going into the fucking deep. No, we are not. There is not enough time, liquor, or psychiatrists to figure what the fuck's going on up there. Now back to your scheduling regular programming. Okay.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
A bunch of
Concept art
and exclusive pictures. This one isn't the concept art.
This is so pretty.
So it's just like cool shot of
the suit is growing on me.
It is. I'm getting the idea. I want to see is this white or silver?
It's white. It is white. They have confirmed that it is white.
A white emblem. This looks pretty cool.
And there's a reason why he wears it. Yes.
That's another cool one right there.
He's just like, I'm fucking Spider-Man.
Kingpin looks pretty cool. I like that they went with the black suit.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Like, animated white jacket one.
It looks so good.
This is just like an office building.
That looks like Oscorp. Oh, it's Fisk. It's Fisk Tower.
Tower. It could be Fisk.
Oh, okay, yeah. The headquarters of Mr. Negative.
We don't know. But
yeah, Mr. Negatives looks cool.
Looks cool. I don't know who he is, so I'm interested in
he's been kind of a bit player lately in some of the
These
books.
Just like
his minions, yeah.
Shit. And that was it. It was just.
It is.
I didn't see those.
I will throw these up.
50.
Yeah. I will throw them up later. You guys can see them. They're really pretty. I know I've been really bad with, hey, I'm gonna throw these up, and then I get to doing the edit, and I'm just like, they can look these up, right? But yeah, those are cool. I fucking love those. And then while we're on the subject of games, I had big thing coming out this week for anyone who listens to this and play games. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Allegedly, as of right now, we left off the two biggest stories of this week. No single-player campaign, apparently. It's just going to be multiplayer. The zombie mode, multiplayer, and then maybe a Battle Royale mode, because every fucking game needs a Battle Royale mode because of Fortnite and PUBG. And I'm just like, well, I guess I'm skipping this series, much like I did Ghost, Infinite War, and Advanced Warfare. But yeah, I wasn't like there was a lot of people who were annoyed, like, and truly mad, because they're like, hey, like, I actually play this, blah blah blah. I want to keep going. Like, why don't you give me a campaign? And then the other comments were like, who plays Call of Duty for the campaign? And everyone's like, we do. I'm like, I do. I don't touch the multiplayer.
Mm-hmm. What two stories did you
the two trailers. That was it for game news this week, amazingly, because everything else was kind of just like random stuff. God of War comes out. It's out. It's getting like 10s across the board. I guess it's really good, and I really want to play it at some point.
So did you watch the trailers this week?
I did. So two trailers dropped this week, both final trailers for their respective movies, Jurassic World and Deadpool 2. Jurassic World looks fucking crazy. This trailer was a lot better than the second one and first one, because you kind of get an idea of what the plot is. Mm-hmm. And it seems very cool. It seems out of left fieldish and very different from the last like 4 Jurassic World Park movies. That being said, that fucking whatever they named that raptor looks fucking badass. And then there was some cool jokes and funny stuff in the trailer, and it looked really dark too. And Jurassic World just looks
I like
good.
The first one. I want to see this one. I was just going to say something about
Jeff Goldblum's in it.
Yeah, but I want to say something about the new dinosaur.
He's scary.
I still like. It's one of the small things that like you just gotta fucking take it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the him training and having trained Blue. And Blue is like
his BFF.
Yeah. His, like, sidekick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's a fucking raptor.
It worked in the first one, kind of. And like Blue has like a nice moment at the end of the first one where like he does like jump in. And,
he's like, bro, I got you. And then he leaves.
And I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But like,
this one is very much their best friends.
Yeah, like if he's just standing beside him the whole movie,
and,
like, his fucking tag partner, I'm like, that's a little too far fetched. Especially if Blue's now been on this island for a couple years or however long by himself. It's not gonna. He might remember him, but like
He's still like your launch.
Like that nice jump and save a moment.
Yeah.
Where like, oh, he does remember him, but it's like how those people like raise a lion. Yeah, the lion, and you see it when like they go back 10 years later, the lion will run up and like hug them.
Yeah.
Like they recognize them. But I mean, like I'm pretty sure if that person,
it's still a fucking lion.
Yeah, all time that lion could fucking snap.
And so you've seen it happen. Look at Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah,
one of those fucking tiger ate his face.
Just a little thing was, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to see how much he's his tag partner in the movie. In the trailer, it looks like he's with him throughout the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, they go on a nice little drive together, and then they go to like Starbucks, and they go to the beach. And they do the Chariots of Fire, and they run up and hug. Yeah. And it was a great moment in the trailer. It was fantastic.
I did like when he looked to what's her name, and it was like, if I don't come back, remember you're the reason I'm here.
So hang on. I just really quick side tangent that won't be quick. Chris Pratt. Is he now just playing Chris Pratt?
See, I watched Chris Pratt on a TV show back in the day.
Parks and Rec?
No, this is going back to even before Parks and Rec.
The fuck was he on before?
This show was on WWE called Everybody.
Is that with that one kid?
I mean,
the main kid was the star, right? And his family, they moved to Everwood?
Yeah.
Fuck, you watched that shit?
He was on there. And to be honest, he was kind of the same guy on that show, too.
It's just fat.
Well, no, and then he was like...
12. Yeah.
14, 16, he was like
fit
and young. You have to be on the CW and shit. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta be like... But... So it was before his Parks and Rec days when he got that.
On that Everwood money.
Everwood money... Drove him the donuts and then he got that. But now he's on that Marvel money and he's looking ripped better than ever. But so like what I was saying is, anyways, he's always kind of been like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if him playing Chris Pratt is playing Chris Pratt. It's not like Vin or like
Depp.
Yeah, or like Robert in a way, like always is like
the slimy douchebag.
Yeah, like Junior, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
He's like. He is Tony Stark.
Oh, yeah.
But that's because he's made Tony Stark himself.
Yeah.
Like, he is, like...
But even the comic, though, like, if you read old issues of Iron Man...
He
is Iron Man. Like,
but he's not acting to be, like...
Iron Man. He's just playing Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. But anyways,
I was like, what?
But I would like to see him in something else.
Yeah.
That doesn't require... comedy,
like a semi-serious type of role. Yeah, I've never seen him in anything in that.
Drama.
Yeah.
Or like even like an action adventure film that wasn't driven as like comedy action adventure. You know, like where he doesn't have to rely on the jokes.
They should make him Nathan Drake. Mm-hmm. I think he'd be a good Nathan Drake. He pretty much is at this point, anyways. But yeah, I'm like,
he's supposed to be the new Indy too.
Yeah, because like we shit on Vin Diesel for playing Vin Diesel, but like Chris Pratt seems to get a pass, and maybe it's just because like
he gets a pass for a while, and then eventually he's
at this point because like it's funny still, and he is.
Passes only last for a few movies.
Yeah, like because it falls into the same category of fuck. I had him in my mind. Oh, Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
For a while, Will Ferrell was just playing the same fucking character.
Well, for a while prior to that, or like leading into that, he was like top dog.
Yeah.
Then he went playing. Then he went.
He did Talladega Nights. He did Semi Pro. He did all those movies in succession, and they were all the same fucking character.
And then we told him you're done.
You're done. You can't. I specifically went to his house and was like, Will Ferrell, you don't know who the fuck I am, but you're fucking done.
You're fucking done.
And now it seems that he's fallen into the category of like he's actually funny again with but very subdued.
But yeah, he's taking it back.
Yeah.
He's obviously gotten older. He doesn't put out 3 movies a fucking year anymore.
He doesn't have to. He's on that Talladega money.
Yeah, so that pass only lasts for a while. That's why like Pratt needs to do other things.
Well, he's got that Park and Rec money. He's good. That's my new thing. Everyone who just does anything is like that's what their thing is, but it's the lowest form of what they did. So like Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp is on that.
Jump Street.
Oh, I was gonna say Jump Street. What's the Kevin Smith movie?
Oh, Tusk.
He's on that Tusk money.
Or like
Because Jump Street.
What's the other one? He was in the other one longer with the
German Nazi, the hosers.
Hosers.
Yeah, he's on that hosers money. Because like Jump Street back in the day, extremely popular, right?
Yeah.
Not financially viable, but that's what launched him. So you can't say that. So you guys say that hoser Tusk money.
No, he's on the hoser Tusk.
He's on that Hoger Tusk. Yeah, just like Kevin Smith is on that I was gonna say the Mallrats money.
Or Jersey Girl.
He's on that. Yeah, he's on that Jersey Girl money.
Jersey Girl money.
I'm just kidding. I love Kevin Smith. I don't care what he does. He just makes the same movies too, but I never get tired of them.
Still riding the Jersey Girl.
Ben Affleck is still riding the Geely money. And J-Lo's just riding Alex Rodriguez.
See, now we can take baseball.
Money.
MLB. See, we talked about it.
Yeah.
You just gotta say the word.
I can take J-Lo, Ben Affleck.
Porno. Now we can put it in there.
Well, that week we talked about Pornhub. Speaking of Pornhub, Toy Mongol launches a new plan to save Toys R Us. This came out like either before or just after we did the podcast last week, but he wants to save Toys R Us. He put out a bid himself to buy the all of the failing Toys R Us. He is the chief of MGA Entertainment. He put up $100 million of the original. It was like a GoFundMe to try and save it.
And put up $100 million in that original GoFundMe to try and save the company. The plan is being scrapped though, with Learn supporting $675 million bid on February to buy 274 Toys R Us stores in the U.S.
He also put up a bid for $215 million to buy the 82 stores in Canada, which are still open for business because ours are run slightly better than the ones in America.
I think that's a good idea. Like, okay,
he does have a plan.
Okay, fine. Save the brand, save the stores, but maybe you should only save half those stores.
Yeah, obviously.
So don't buy 247 of them.
What you have to buy all of the assets and then get rid of some of the assets. You can't just buy half.
Yeah.
So he admits that it's a long road to go back to making the Giant into once what it was, but he definitely has some ideas. What he wants to do is make the stores more interactive and give it like a theme park feel where the kids can go in, allow them to play, and try out new toys. I'm like, that's not a bad idea. It's also a bad idea, but it's also not a bad idea.
A lot of toys that way, though.
Yeah.
And again, like, I gotta tell you,
you can't save Toys R Us. Actually,
I'm not bringing a kid to go and play in Toys R Us.
No, I'm not either.
Because, like, fuck, you'd be there for days.
First of all, I'd have to get a wife. Then I have to get her to like me. Then I have to get her to marry me. Then I have to convince her that, like, hey, to sleep with me, and then be like, hey, like, my sleeve's only slightly damaged. You should have an offspring with me. Chances are it might be okay. Let's hope your genetics are better than mine. And then have the kid. Hopefully by this point Toys R Us is still around in like 45 years from now. And then be like, okay, let's take this kid to Toys R Us. There's a whole lot of variables in this fucking scenario for Toys R Us to be viable again. And then I'm going to be like, no, we can't take the kid. And she's going to be like, listen, we're divorced. You're taking the kid anyways.
Or like, you bring the kid to Toys R Us, full on knowing you're not buying anything.
No, just go play with the toys. That way you don't have to buy it. Here's your hour of fun. Go back to mom. Get the fuck out. You're 18 years old. I'm done with your shit.
Why am I still bringing you to Toys R Us? You can drive yourself.
Get a job, you bum. God. Now your mother hates us both.
The kid's like, I had more of your genetics. You rolled the dice.
Me and the mom reconciled in that story. But, when you laugh at your own dumbass story.
The long con.
The long con. The long con.
Last week.
Exactly. I got this planned out. I told my buddy at work that other plan story I have.
Yeah, the long con.
No. This was the other thing that I plan to do that I'll tell you about later because I don't want it to be on here because it's slightly.
Is it one of the things you already told me?
Yeah. It's slightly worse than the other plan I had, but the problem with Toys R Us, and I read the story of what happened, it wasn't that it wasn't financially viable. It's just they bought a bunch of shit and couldn't afford to pay for it all. And that had nothing that had to do with toys.
Yeah.
So they shot themselves in the fucking foot. They were only like, what, 8 million under Amazon in terms of revenue? Mm-hmm. So it's like, they could have been viable. They just shouldn't have bought all the shit they didn't need from their management. And of course, as we all know, management has no idea how to run anything because they're idiots. Just look at the situation with my current company, who is run by a bunch of fucking idiots. Because they thought it was a good idea. To this point, they're now being investigated by our Canadian government because they might have broken the terms of the agreement to keep things within the government properly. Oh, yeah. So we'll see what happens there. No, I will. This company's not going anywhere. Fuck. But just fucking crazy. I just thought that was kind of funny because, like, I don't know if you can at this point salvage Toys R Us, but that's it. TV news, movies, news covered. We covered that. We covered this. Let's talk some comic book stuff. DC announced that they announced a bunch of stuff.
Okay, we'll jump to
He-Man and Injustice. Yeah, we're talking comics. Yeah. They're doing a crossover that will pit the Injustice universe against the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I thought that was pretty cool. I guess because Superman continues to be a pain in the ass. I don't know why Batman just doesn't kill him at this point. That he went to, instead of getting the heroes from the other DC universe, because they were like, dude, leave us the fuck alone. We already saved your ass once. We're tired of it. He went somewhere else and was like, can you help us? There's a really powerful god guy who I can kill with a green rock, but somehow I just haven't yet. He was like, hey, can you help us? And He-Man was like, I guess I could not put on some pants and come along. He-Man doesn't wear pants. In case you didn't get that right. No, not even a two-piece, just a loincloth with like fucking... He-Man is really gay. So yeah, he just went to get it. I can say that. Into gay and into bondage. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, so... Yeah, they're going to go team up and do some stuff, and it's going to be cool, and Batman's going to help out with He-Man, and He-Man's going to help Batman. Superman's just going to kick the shit out of He-Man, but... Yeah, it starts on. It's a 6-issue series, and it will be out on July 18th. It's going to be written by the guy who's currently doing Nightwing and the Green Lanterns, and illustrated by the guy who's doing Batman Turtles. And the first issue is Adam / He-Man, an angry-looking Superman, Batman, and a few other heroes on the cover. It looks kind of cool. It's cool that it's the Injustice universe. Yeah. So those comics are kind of cool. And then to have them not be the main DC universe is kind of cool because like DC's been all over the place lately with crossovers.
I read books.
Books are good.
1000th issue.
That's not. It's like because you said 1,000-ish issue, and I'm like, so number 999
or 101. I read the 1000th issue of Action Comics today.
So
pretty good.
There's a thing in there that I'll talk about in a second. Now, it is a series.
It's like there's like 6 or 7 short stories. A couple of them hit me right in the feels. I got to tell you. Couple of them were
much like that Futurama episode yesterday. Is it, are any of these canon, or are they all Elseworld stories? I know one is canon.
I believe the last one,
which is the one I'm going to talk about in a second. Yeah. So
that's canon.
Okay.
The others appear to be
just like little Superman stories.
They're like 2 to 3 pages of like just like a day in the life of. It's like one is
they look really good.
Him going to
Starbucks.
The first one, which was the one that like the first one was kind of one of the ones that hit me in the feels was he has to.
He feels. Did you guys know that? It's weird.
Metropolis is doing like a appreciation Superman Day.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
he doesn't want to go there, but Lois makes him come. And
Because he knocked down all the buildings and killed millions of people.
Lois is there, John's there, and Clark is like busy because there was like this alien attack ship, scout ship above Earth or whatever. And
Yeah.
he's focusing on that. Lois is on the phone with Perry. She keeps telling him, no, we're not doing it, all this stuff like that, whatever. Turns out Perry comes up on stage to give his speech, and Clark looks over at her like, who the fuck are you talking to then? Like, and then he looks behind him, he sees like a couple more spaceships, and 2 spaceships to be exact, and he takes off. Wonder Woman stops him, says to him like, no, it's okay, like we got it, whatever, go back, like you deserve this day and all that stuff like that. He's like, I don't really care, like I don't do this for the thank yous, like all this, you know. She's like, no, go back down there, like it's fine, like the League took care of it. And he's like, the League. And when they go back to land, now amongst the crowd is all of like pretty much all the fucking DC hero characters are amongst the crowd, and they just like say to him like, without you, like none of us would be here. Which is like a knock on the actual event of 1,080 years.
Yeah.
Like, without you, none of us would be here. Which is just a nice little moment. And like they have a couple other stories. And
holy shit!
I also read the last issue too. You brought it up with Turtles. Batman Turtles.
That's 5, right?
6.
Shit, I'm on 4.
Yeah. So the last issue came out, which was 6, and. That was a good finisher. What else did I read? I caught up on a couple issues of Nightwing, a couple issues of Batman, the wedding one. Not the wedding one, but like that one with the 2 cover when they're looking in the mirrors.
Yeah.
And a few other random things that I was reading. I was reading Simpsons. But yeah, the last story is Bendis's.
So Bendis introduced a new Superman villain with a twist. Spoiler. Action Comics 1000. At the end of it, there's a 12-page story drawn by Jim Lee titled "The Truth." It's a new villain with a significant personal connection to the Man of Steel. The issue starts off with Superman and Supergirl fighting an alien warrior named Zar across Metropolis. Zar has a big axe that fires off energy blasts, a half disfigured. Yeah, he looks really cool. Blah, 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 bunch of shit. But I guess when they're fighting, he was like, not only do I know Jor-El, but I am also the one who destroyed Krypton. And for those of you who don't know, why the hell not? It's basically been in every Superman movie ever. Krypton blew up because it wanted to. Basically. It's somewhat supernova, blah, 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 destabilizes in the core. Basically, that is all, like, canon within whatever. Any story is that it just blows up. Or Brainiac blew it up, but it blows up. And this guy was like, no, I did it. Because why not?
It's led that he did it. I want to remember. Oh, fuck, I read it today, but I don't remember. But if I remember correctly, it's led to believe that he did it under orders of Jor-El. I don't 100% remember that, but I believe that that's what it's implied. Like, he did it under orders of Jor-El to blow it up, to destroy Krypton. So, I'm obviously not sure how the story continues, but it continues in Man of Steel, =1.
Yeah.
So relaunching Man of Steel, which hasn't been around for a few years.
Yes.
And then, there's also, have you seen it in the books, or like you actually had a picture of it on something, where it said, for the Justice League, it's Justice League No Justice or something?
Yeah, the No Justice storylines are going on right now.
Is that the one that's launching in May?
Yeah. The Justice League books? Yeah. I think, no, this Justice League launches in June after No Justice.
Okay, after Justice.
No Justice is the one with the 3 teams of heroes and villains fighting the multiverse after the shit that happened in Metal. And but I'm assuming all this will.
What is this? No Justice League, No Justice.
Yeah, I believe all of that will tie in together. Also, because of that.
Doing a cool one too about between Him and Barry.
The Battle of the Flashes. I'm like, I think it's because of that. Nightwing is getting like a new team in Titans. I think it's going to align with the Titans that are in the show we talked about last week. But yeah, that's interesting. A new villain, which is always cool. DC's been hit or miss with its new villains. I just read Nightwing 19 through 22, and that dealt with Pig.
I like Pig.
And it was cool because there was like a screwed up Robin and a screwed up Nightwing. And then like Damian and Thing teamed up. Nightwing teamed up. Kind of like their old Batman days. Yeah. And then they stole the Batmobile and Batman got mad and impounded it.
I like that. So I was reading Detective today.
Damian's fucking awesome.
I like Damian. And I like the dynamics of, in Detective, it's a lot about that future Drake and shit like that. Like it's
they name
there's a lot of the books is all of them. Yeah. And so you got like the four brothers. Who just bag on each other any chance they can get. I like.
Yeah, there was a scene with Todd talking to Nightwing about his new girlfriend at the time, and I'm just like, that's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and then like, it's weird. I just thought of it now, but if that fucking storyline with Deathshot. No.
Oh, and him being
Deathstroke. Too many fucking... Yeah, I'll be fucking pissed. I will be pissed. You will hear an epic rants on this bullshit. But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I like when all of them are together. And in Detective, you got the four Robins.
Yeah.
Plus Batgirl. So it's like you got four brothers and then like the sister.
I liked when Damian showed up in Man of Steel? No, Action. Action. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Damian's just cool. Yeah. Because he's a giant douche who just says whatever he wants. Oh yeah.
And righteous.
And it's funny because Nightwing has beat him down many of times. And it's just like, you keep saying shit and he just beats you. Like in this one issue, he was just like, you're the son, I'm the real son, I'm going to be the Batman, you're not good enough to be Batman. But then like, he's like, I love him and I wanted to be Batman. It's like, so good.
Damian is like, he'll talk shit about stuff.
But he's actually an 8-year-old.
I see him running his mouth again into like Rich Nightwing.
Yeah.
But then like, at the same time, like, he's like, I kind of miss him when he's not around.
Yeah, he said that the same. Yeah, he was like, "You're gone," and I'm like, "I miss you. Come back." Because like it's weird because he teams up with Superman, right, in the the old issues, and like Superman's like, "Oh, I don't know how you feel about me," blah blah blah, because the whole shit he hadn't merged yet for Rebirth, whatever that stuff yet. So like Batman was still iffy on him. Everyone was still kind of iffy, and he was like, "Oh, I'll team up with you, and like I'm good friends with you for I know your counterpart or whatever, right?" And they were just talking about multiverse shit. But then he was just like, "Oh yeah, I remember when you like lived in Bloodhaven." And Nightwing's like, "Oh, I lived in Bloodhaven?" And then the next like 6 issues, he's like, "You know what? I'm just gonna go to Bloodhaven." And it's like, okay, that was weird. That's how you set up him going to Bloodhaven? Because originally he just did it because like he was fighting with Batman and like he needed to get out, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, well, I guess that is lazy but cool. I'll take it.
Make it work.
And then like the whole series of him in there is pretty cool. But new villain for Soups. That's cool. He needs people who will actually give him a challenge because God, do I hate Superman books where like he just beats everyone up and it's fucking stupid. I saw this today, and I almost got really angry because like DC's been crushing it in terms of quality. Both Marvel and DC actually have been crushing it in terms of quality in their books the last like, I want to say like year and a half. Dick Grayson will be Batman again this July for like one issue apparently. After Catwoman, and Batman. I guess that was their merged name.
Yeah, Batwoman.
That's their shipping name. I'm shipping them. That's probably the stupidest thing I've said on this podcast. Nightwing will be taking over as the Dark Knight to give him, the actual Dark Knight, a well-deserved honeymoon. Which is weird because you think he would just go back, whatever. It's just weird thinking of Batman on his honeymoon. But apparently when he comes back, he has to do jury duty, so...
Yeah, when he returns, he'll have to serve.
I'm like, okay, yeah. So what happens is, because Batman is going on his honeymoon with Catwoman, he can't just leave the city undefended. I mean, he can because he has, like, 16 kids that could take up the mantle because Batman collects kids like everyone else collects anything. So they were like, oh, we can't have him be in, because everyone will figure it out, because everyone just seems to figure out if one guy goes missing for a day, the other guy automatically must be it. So, like, just logically, just go with me for a second. You're Batman. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm Batman. You get married to Catwoman. So Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne get married.
Yeah.
They're announced they're going on their honeymoon. They go on their honeymoon, and Batman doesn't show up for like a week. And apparently, according to the comic book universe, everyone's always like, he's Batman. Because Batman apparently has never gone missing the same time Bruce Wayne has. It's comic book logic. Like, yeah. Clark Kent puts on his glasses so you immediately don't recognize fucking Superman. Mm-hmm. And it's like, we know it's you, man. Like... It's like they just paid everyone in Metropolis $5 to not say anything. It's like, listen, he's really self-conscious about it. He wants to have two identities. Just let him have it, okay? When he saves you, say, thank you, Superman, but you don't know he's Clark Kent, okay? And when he writes a headline, you say, thank you, Mr. Clark Kent, okay? And one guy's like, that's dumb. I'm not doing it. It's like, just do it. And he's like, no. And that's the guy who gets kicked off the water tower that Superman doesn't save that issue because he was like, and the supervillains are in on it, too. They're like, listen, we understand you want to be evil, but, like, you have to pretend they're two different people, okay? So, like, when you kidnap Lois Lane, be like, I've got you, Superman, you blah, blah, blah. Don't mention Clark Kent. Just pretend he's off on assignment. But, like, it's funny comic book logic. So, anyways, he's stepping in to fill in for Batman while he's off on his honeymoon. Because the last time he did it worked out so well because everyone was like, you're not Batman.
Yeah, they
instantly knew, like, he wasn't Batman. So it's like, okay. So who's okay? So again, comic book logic. Batman's not there. All of a sudden, Dick Grayson's in Gotham. Batman's there. The other guy's not gone. Nightwing's not in Bloodhaven. Who's Nightwing? I don't know. I can't figure it out. So Damian's gonna have to step up as Nightwing, but then you notice there's a Robin missing.
He grabs another kid.
Exactly. That's why he has so many kids. He just keeps replacing them with various people. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so he's gonna, it's cool. Yeah, I'm okay with it. The cover, there was a cover, but I didn't get the actual story about it. It looks cool. Apparently, it's like, apparently it's like him facing his inner demons or whatever on the actual cover. Sometimes it says below, and then other times it like doesn't show up, but it'll be like right here. Nope. It just didn't want to load.
Does it say the issue?
50, I believe.
No, 50 is the wedding.
Yes, 50 is the wedding. You're right. It says so right here.
So it would be like issue 51, I guess.
Yes, it's 51. Oh, that's too far. We're not reading that. Why isn't it just here? Why don't things work when I walk into?
Let's take a look at it. You ready to say goodbye?
So long. Farewell. Yeah, I think that was it for stories as I sing the goodbye song. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Power Rangers. I read the issues. Really good. And issue 26 now has sold out. They're doing a second printing with a different variant cover. So that's 3 issues now of Power Rangers from like Boom Comics.
Yeah, they don't have a picture up on you.
That's weird. That have sold out.
Shout out to the Go-Go's.
Yep. So it's been good. I'm excited. Good for it. Yeah, I guess it just has the text. I thought it didn't. Never mind. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. We will see you next week on the Talking Bull podcast. I'm Anthony. This is Nick. Goodbye.